Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. While the game stutters and the world loads in. Do I have now some... No, because I'm stupid. I just loaded the word in. It's not a server. I forgot. Please don't kill me. Up, up, up. To here and... Duck, duck, duck. Now. That's there. Jerky movement. Yay. And you here. So. Let me out. So. I think I need to change this little portion to birch. But first... I need to do this. Come on. Question. Ah! Yes, question. Fall down. That's the question. I think I can put these down. And I need food. Desperately. What did I want to say? I forgot. Maybe I remember after I put... Yes. And I... Oh, you're green too now. Yes, I can put... No! I can't put you down anymore because I'm an idiot. But you and you. And of course, my mouse has something to say. So... let's know what can do that. Which means I have to put those up again, but hey. The more we know, right? The more we know. We're doing this. Sconces. Because it looks neat and amazing, so on and so forth. Because I like it. So it also means I have to go around and gather the torches so I can put them up again, but hey. Ow. Sometimes you have to do it the hard way. Doop-dee-doop-dee-doo. Torches, more torches. Give me all the dropped torches. Thank you very much. So... and out again. Block. Block. apparently that somewhat allows me to go around easier, because how fences are handled in this game. Which is fine by me. Which is fine by me. Perfect. So I now make this and this and get rid of some dirt here. Hey, this looks more natural now. And no, not this. Can do this. Of course. Jesus Christ. Now I need a roof, so no spider can ever go into there ever again. So let's do it. So yes. Dup, dup, dup. This actually kind of works. So I need more dark oak. Spruce. Spruce, dark oak, yes. This needs to be updated so desperately. So now one roof to defend my crops. Flap. Flap, 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 flap. Now I can do this. Oops. Because why not? Because it stops there, it's all okay. Actually, maybe I don't know if that was me or the mouse. That was a mouse. Oh, not like that. More like that. works for me. Well, that doesn't work. I can't, apparently. I can't even. Then, let's make it day again. Let's make it day again. And we have 5 p.m. I'm living near church. So every hour, or basically every half hour, I hear the bell. The toll of the bell. So it's nice, you can't really lose track of time. But it also is slightly annoying. Question, do I want... Ah, come on. Maybe have it there, but that's mainly because of my little garden. I realize I don't need that. Maybe that. But actually this... Oops! Structural integrity in danger. It looks more open, that's for sure. Let's leave it at that. And that will be left like that too. Double that, yes. Let's be against linguistical diversity. Let's repeat words all over, so we sound like morons. Like fools and idiots. No, wait. A fool has at least... has to be a rather diverse speech. Well, putting my foot in my mouth there again, but hey. But hey. Yeah, that actually works. It actually looks decent. Which also means I can... memory is kicking in again. I wanted to talk a little bit about DLC apparently. Oh. No, what? No! For flip's sake. I want it there. A, easy walking. B, come on. I said come on. B, style. It's all about the style, guys. And you all know that. Yes, you do. Oops. Aha. Now let's get the one and look. Yes, yes, indeed. Summertime, time of dry throats. Yes. I wanted to talk a little bit about DLC. Because I actually do browse the internet from time to time. I know it's heretical of me. Me, the skeletorial master of this channel. How dare I browse the internet? Question. Why shouldn't I? And here's the thing. While I was courtesy surfing, as I tend to do, I stumbled across the apparently common hatred for DLC. It basically is all the usual. DLC ruined the gaming industry, blah 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 blah. It's just the sheep who buy them, blah 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 blah. So on and so forth. You all know the internet and how it is. I don't have to tell you what it does in that regard. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. I want you and you. So I thought to myself, let's chime in. And because I didn't want to write on the respective posts, because screw those people, screw idiots, me included. Shut up, mouse. I actually need you. So screw those people and let's think about it. Yes. Another thing the internet likes to not do. And I planted the wrong saplings in the wrong manner. As I tend to do. Because I wasn't concentrating on planting. So again, DLC, let's think about it. First, what is DLC? Oh, what a difficult question, eh? Basically, for what stands DLC? Or for what DLC stands for? Learn how to speak, dude. Learn how to speak. DLC is basically short for downloadable content. I think you guys already know where this is going. And I'm delighted. I'm delighted. Because the term downloadable content is rather broad. It basically is everything that can be downloaded. Every content you can download is downloadable content. It's basically DLC. And I'm sure in 20 years someone will say, no, it's only this and that. This will be a fun discussion then. This will be fun, I tell ya. Once it happens. But until then I have to be patient. Be patient, young Padawan. So, downloadable content. Let's just talk about games in this manner, because that is where the hate is. Okay, the fun for me now. Because here's the thing. I downloaded Minecraft, a game, content, which is basically downloadable content then, right? Right. And I paid 20 euros for that. And I'm having fun. I'm having fun planting trees and chopping them down. Oh. I'm getting blown up by creepers and getting killed by Endermen. But hey, don't judge. Yeah, come on. What else do we have in this category? Every free-to-play MMORPG. Because I don't come across, or didn't come across, any MMOs for which I have to go into the shop and get a physical copy, and basically getting that for free. As free-to-play basically indicates. Right? Right. And you need to eat. Oh, come on. Now, what else do we have? Excuse me. Every game you have in your Steam library is free, not free to play, is downloadable content. Every mod you download, for example, for Skyrim or New Vegas, or Dark Souls, because they are some. Not in the range of, let's say, Skyrim or Minecraft. But hey, they're there. And you grow, please. So, mods are downloadable content too. And they are expansions, like, for example, Dragonborn, or Old World Blues, or Lonesome Road, Skyrim New Vegas, or Point Lookout, Far Harbor. The bloody add-ons for Dark Souls 2. That's also DLC. And then there's stuff like Wasteland Workshop and Contraptions for Fallout 4. Also DLC. Maps for Call of Duty or Battlefield. Or any other FPS online multiplayer shooter. Yes, I basically repeated shooter. Don't judge me. I'm rambling. You know how this goes. Those maps. Also DLC. I need more seeds. And you. I need a hoe again. But first... grass. Let's punch some grass. All of those things are DLC, not just horse armor or the shitty 30 bucks skin with some stats because the devs said, yes, wouldn't that be cool? That making that play to win, making those skins essential and not just cosmetic. And yes, that also goes into microtransactions, because every microtransaction is a DLC. Boom. And those hatred against DLC is basically against DLC in general. Which basically means nothing should be able to be downloaded anymore. Mods destroy the gaming industry. Games destroy the game industry. Expansions destroy the gaming industry. Not just this crappy bullshit of let's say let's take for example the cow. If Mojang now cuts out this cow, puts it behind a paywall and says this is DLC, that would be shit. Luckily that is not the case, so good on us, good on us. Ooh, that repeating texture. Or let's say this, you already have downloaded, but you have to pay for it and to unlock it. And then there's an arbitrary download again, so you have the access code, quote unquote. That's shitty DLC, that's shitty DLC policy. Here's the thing. DLC doesn't destroy the gaming industry. It's the devs and the gamers. That's all there is to it. Everyone whining about DLC or this and that and basically not thinking for 1 second. Demanding games on the spot, so on and so forth. Skyrim Remaster topic right here again, because yay. We want the Morrowind Remaster, it's older, it's better, blah 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 blah, and we want it yesterday. Back to DLC. Those guys who basically say DLC destroy the gaming industry and hate all DLC are also against mods, because mods have to be downloaded, if I remember correctly. Cobblestone, I need a hoe. Mods don't destroy your gaming experience unless you're using them wrong, or you've got a mod of a basically asshole. And I know the stutters and jerks and whatnot. I am aware of them. I'm sorry. Back to mods. DLC. They don't destroy your gaming experience unless, as I said, you get a mod from a douche. Basically is out to ruin your day by basically destroying your PC, your console or whatever. Destroying your save, game, your progress, blah 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 blah. Those guys destroy gaming, as does shitty DLC policy from idiot publishers and devs. Those guys destroy gaming. Everybody who basically drives the gaming community as a whole further apart destroys gaming. But I don't see a reason why you shouldn't enjoy gaming on PS4, Xbone, Wii U and PC all together. If you have the money, go for it. I say, Jesus, use your money for something else, but hey, it's your money. I may judge you in that regard if you want to have every console imaginable, because that's expensive. Consoles aren't expensive. Consoles are expensive by their own, but if you have all three of the current gens, and Jesus, that's some hardcore shit right there then. My god. Ah yes. With ominous bets included. Soon I will cut you down. But first, let's get this going furthermore. And start the next law. Aha, perfect. Come on. Moon isn't up, so... Where was I? Mods, DLC... Fuck, I forgot. Actually forgot. I wanted to say something. Not just, hey, I'm running around in circles. Okay. Again, there are bad DLC. So I can get my train of thought going again. There are bad DLC. One that pops to my mind immediately. Bethesda. Again. You all remember probably Oblivion and Horse Armor. Dreaded Horse Armor. Spruce? No. It's dirt. Spruce wood. Spruce wood planks. And slabs. You all remember Horse Armor. It's basically non-content. Every DLC that basically is non-content, you could say, is bad DLC. Every non-content DLC is basically just there to pull the money out of your pockets. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. I need 10. Oops, wrong. Why do I say it? Because Horse Armor is such a bad DLC. And I already had a stone hoe. Silly me, silly me. So first and foremost, that. What could be non-content DLC? Or let's broaden that. DLC that should be by rights already in there. Because there's a lot of that in the gaming world. Granted, some is rightfully cut out and later implemented because it wasn't apparently done. Not the most elegant solution, but hey, in this regard there's no elegant solution, I suppose. So that's that. Warriors of the Abyss, for example, is one of those exceptions where I could say, yeah, it would qualify as bad DLC, but okay, it's difficult because it wasn't done in time, so on and so forth. A better solution would be to delay it, but hey, money bitches, right? So where was I? Bad DLC and Cult DLC. Why am I here? Here. This is the place I want to go. What could be qualify as non-content to accept Horse Armor? Okay, this non-content is also highly, and I mean highly, dependent on the game you have. For example, what could be non-content for Skyrim? Let's think. What could be considered non-content? Shut up, mouse. Shut up. It would probably be Horse Armor. Again. Seriously. Or don't know by that game. The Alduin's poo. There. Alduin's poo would be non-content. You find it and it's just there, lying around, doing nothing. Yes, it would imply that Alduin poops. In a world where nobody poos and nobody takes a shit. There's some rudimentary toilets there. Something like, let's use a German word, Plumpsklo, which is basically just a chair with a hole, and that is a bucket. That's a Plumpsklo. A Plumpsklo. That's all Plumpsklo is and ever will be. It wasn't really that sanitary. Richer people had something called Nachttopf or Nightpot. And yes, sometimes that thing would be under the bed. Yes, it would have deckel. A lid. But hey, you have shit under your bed. Shit and piss. What do you do with it later? You throw it out. Bah. And I should stop talking about that. Yes, Alduin's poop would be non-content. What would be non-content for, let's say, Call of Duty? Having a bunny hat in the main campaign that you can wear but never see, and nobody ever recognizes that you are wearing this silly hat piece. That would be non-content for Call of Duty. What would be content for Call of Duty? Well, first, single player, which I'm basically more interested in multiplayer because I'm a single player type. So for single player, other campaigns, long and short. Be it a war against, let's say, Mother Russia. Germany against Russia. Yes. That would be probably a long campaign, and yes, that would be content for Call of Duty. What could be content for multiplayer? New maps. New and interesting maps. Small and big. That would be content for that. And yes, if I would be into Call of Duty multiplayer, or Call of Duty in general, I wouldn't mind paying money for maps. Because that's the content. That is a content that keeps the games alive. The multiplayer. And the devs know that, so yeah. Funny, yeah, it's funny that actually this content maps for multiplayer games, which you have to buy, are the DLC everybody hates. It's probably more because of the price than the content itself. Because those things are pretty expensive. Granted, they come in packs, but expensive nonetheless, oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus flipping. Never mind. You will be cut down sooner or later. Well, apparently sooner than later. I've chosen poorly. So, What should we condemn? As players? As gamers and customers? Non-content. Not DLC, because DLC is more convenient than having it on disc. It's more convenient. It also allows mods to exist, so on and so forth. DLC itself, the concept isn't bad. Non-content is bad. How would I call that? Downloadable non-content? DLNC? It's a mouthful. DNC? Let's keep it DLNC. Non-downloadable content. Downloadable non-content, because there's that. Games that are just there for you to spend money on, for example. That are just there, literally. That don't have a story, that are just there, which literally have no content. Because there are games like that. There's probably a book which is just hundreds and hundreds of blank pages. Or black pages, because it's there. Jesus. That should be condemned. Not the concept of DLC. The concept of DLC is fine. As is the concept of microtransactions. Because how are you supposed to run a free-to-play game as a developer and publisher? If you don't have money, servers are costly. The staff wants money too. Everybody wants money from you. Everything costs money. So you have in free-to-play MMOs microtransactions, because you have to somehow pay the bills and make a profit, because you are not doing it out of the kindness of your heart. You want money for that. And then again, there too, it depends on the type of game. Let's take, for example, Overwatch. Overwatch has microtransactions. How dare Blizzard? How dare they? To include microtransactions in another game, which are purely cosmetical. Like sprays and skins. And yes, that's a game where I don't mind paying for those kinds of things, because you can't play every hero anyway. So, yeah, you can unlock them. It's tedious, true, but hey, you can unlock it. You can earn it. Some people will scream, yes, I will do that. Some people don't have the time. And yes, I'm plugging Total Biscuit here, because I'm with them a lot point. I don't know his stance on DLC, so yeah. but I know his stance on microtransactions. And yes, pay to win exists because people want to make money, so yeah. Apparently making a pay to win game is really easy. And yes, it's also a thing that should be condemned. Pay to win. Don't play those games. But they look cool. Don't play them. Don't play them. The only fun you have there is spending money. But the social aspect. Ah, you have that in other games too. So don't play them. If you don't like a game, from what you have seen, don't get it. Don't buy it, don't play it. If you don't know, then do what I did. I bought Ghost in the Shell First Assault, tried it, because it looks good, looks like fun, but let's say it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Couldn't change the key bindings, couldn't change anything, the options. Couldn't change anything that matters. Like resolution, because I don't want to have stretchiness. I want to see all of the UI. Couldn't do that. Was impossible to change. Couldn't beat a tutorial because for some reason it didn't read the input. Also bad. So I got a refund and bought something else, which is way more fun. Now I have to remember what I actually bought from that. Wasn't a large game. Flip. Don't remember. I don't actually remember. Too many games. Too many games I don't play. Ha 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 ha. What have we got down here? Anything else? Anything else? I basically said it all right now. I was prepared for another downer episode. Well, so much for that apparently. So for now I will end this episode and this recording and say good night and sleep well.